Good evening, guys. As of now, in the collections we completed list interface and implementation classes, and we completed set interface and implementation classes. Set interface and implementation classes for the set interface. Now, what is the main difference between list and set, guys? What is the main difference between list and set? In the list interface here, duplicates allowed, duplicates allowed. Insertion order will be maintained by almost all the classes. Insertion order maintained. Insertion order maintained. When it comes to set interface, duplicates not allowed, duplicates not allowed. Only linked has set will maintain insertion order. Only linked has set will maintain insertion order. Here, can I add both homogeneous data and heterogeneous data? Homogeneous and heterogeneous data allowed. When it comes to tree set supports only homogeneous data. Tree set supports only homogeneous data. Why only homogeneous data? For sorting. As it is going to perform the sorting, it is going to support only homogeneous data. In the list interface implementations, we have array list class. We have array list class as a list implementation, and we have linked list class, and we have vector and stack is available. All these classes are implementing list interface. All classes will store homogeneous data and heterogeneous data. Duplicates are allowed. Insertion order maintained. When it comes to set interface, what are the examples available? Hash set is available, and linked hash set is available, and tree set is available. Tree set is a special collection. Tree set will store only homogeneous data, and the tree set will maintain sorting order. What is the sorting order that is maintained by tree set? Natural sorting order. Tree set will maintain natural sorting order. What is the underlying data structure for the tree set? The underlying data structure for the tree set is binary tree. What is the data structure for linked hash set? Hash table plus double linked list. What is the data structure for a hash set? Hash table it is going to maintain. What is the data structure for array list class? Growable array. Data structure of linked list, double linked list. Data structure of a vector, growable array only, but vector is a synchronized class. What is the stack? Data structure, LIFO, last in first out. It is extending the properties from vector. These are the legacy classes. These are the legacy classes. And we discussed about enumeration, iterator, list iterator. Those are called as cursors. What is the purpose of cursors? What is the purpose of cursors? To traverse collection. To traverse collection using a pointer or is a cursor. To traverse collection objects. Now there are three types of cursors available. One is iterator, second one is list iterator, and the third one is enumeration. So total there are three types of cursors available. What is the difference between three types of cursors? Iterator is a universal cursor supported by list implementation classes and set implementation classes. It supports only forward direction. When you go for list iterator, it supports forward as well as backward, but it's supported by only list implementation classes. Enumeration is a legacy cursor supported by legacy classes. Okay, vector stack will be traversed, can be traversed by using enumeration. Okay, fine guys. As of now, we are creating a collection object. We are creating a collection object. Collection is nothing but one container. What is collection? Collection nothing but a container which is used to store group of objects. We are able to store int value, we are able to store string value, boolean value, student object, one customer object, okay, bus object, car object. Like this we can store any number of objects in the collection, any type of objects in the collection. So what is the definition for a collection? Collection is a container. Collection is a container which is used to store group of objects. Collection is a container which is used to store group of objects. Now, why we need to go for only collection to store the objects? Growable in nature, supported by homogeneous and heterogeneous. Ready-made methods support is available in order to perform operation. You can insert the data, update the data, retrieve the data, delete the data. To do the operations on the objects, we are having ready-made methods. So as of now, whatever the collection we have used, it is used to store only objects, group of objects. But now my requirement is I want to store the data in the form of key value. I want to store the data in the form of key value. I want to store 101. 101 is the ID of a student whose name is John. 101 is the ID of a student whose name is Smith. Right. Now 103 is the ID of a student whose name is Orlin. 104 is the ID of a student whose name is Charles. 105 ID of a student whose name is David. Like this, I want to represent the data in the form of key and value. Action we have discussed as of now: array list, linked list, vector, stack, hash set, linked hash set, tree set. Can we use any one of the collection class in order to store the data in the form of key value? No. These collections, whatever we have discussed, they are used to store individual objects. List category, set category, used to store only group of objects. To store only group of objects. Now, my requirement is to store the data in the form of key and value. If you want to store the data in the form of key and value, then we need to go for a concept called map. In the Java, we are having a concept called map concept. What is the purpose of a map concept? Map is used to store the data in the form of key and value pair. Map is used to store the data in the form of key and value pair. We can store the data like this. Here, key will be available. Here, value will be available. 101 is the key. John is a value. 102 is the key. 102 is the key and Smith is the value. Like this, we can store the data in the form of key and value pair by using a concept called map. Collection is different, map is different. Collection is an interface, list set queue extending from collection. Map is a different interface in the collections framework. What is the purpose of a map? Map is used to store the data in the form of key and value. Like this, you can store multiple keys and values in the map. Every key pair, this is one key pair available in the map. This is one key pair available in the map. Every key pair is called as one entry. Every key pair is called as one entry. Once your map is created, you can store n number of entries. Once your map is created, you can store n number of entries, keys and values. What is a map? Map is an interface which is used to store the data in the form of key and value. How many key value pairs we can store? N number. We can, collections are growable in nature, right? The moment you are storing the data, the map size is going to increase. You can store multiple entries. What is a entry? What is a entry? One key value pair is called as one entry. Like this, you can store 10 entries in the map. You can store 20 entries in the map. You can store 100 entries also in the map. Whenever we are storing the entries in the map, always keys should be unique. Your key should be unique. Value can be duplicate also. My ID is 101. My name is Ashok. There can be another student with the same name, but ID should be different. ID should be different. Whenever we are storing the data in the map, make sure keys are unique. Keys are unique. If you try to store a duplicate key, it will replace the old key data with the latest data. If you store the duplicate key, old key will be deleted and a new key will be added. That's why always we need to make sure our keys are unique in the map. Value can be duplicate. Now tell me, when we need to go for map concept, guys, what is the purpose of map in the Java? Map is a interface available in java.util package. What is the map? Map is a interface. Map is an interface. Is an interface available in java.util package. Map is an interface available in java.util package. What is the purpose of going for map? Map is used to store the data in key value format. In the project, several times we need to represent the data in the form of key and value pair. So to represent the data in the form of key and value pair, we are going to use map concept. Map is an interface available in util package. Map is used to store the data in key value format. Key value format. When we are storing the data in the map, one key value pair is called as one entry. One key value pair is called as one entry. One map contains multiple entries. One map object can have multiple entries. One map object can have multiple entries. Tell me, what is a map? Come on, guys. What is a map?
Map is an
Map
interface.
is
How
an
we can
interface available in java.util package. Map is used to store the data in key value format. One key value pair is called as one entry. One map object can have multiple entries. In the map, keys should be unique. In map, keys should be unique and values can be duplicate. Values can be duplicate. Now, for example, how we are going to represent data in the map? So now here I'm going to write 101, 101 something like this, some John, and 102 something like this, Smith, 103 some David, 104 some Robert, 105 some Orlin. Like this we can write the data in the form of a map. Sir, when I'm storing the data in the map, key and value will be available. What should be the data type of the key? What should be the data type of the value? Key data type is a object. Value data type is a object. What is the meaning of that? Key can be anything. Value also can be anything. For example, I want to take string as a key. That is fine. I want to take number as a key. That is fine. I want to store object as a key. That is fine. You can take anything as a key. You can take anything as a value. Now, the syntax of the map will be available like this. Map key comma value. Map key comma value. K represents key, V represents value. This is something like a map of object comma object. Object means what? Superclass. For all the classes, object class is a superclass. For all the classes, object class is called as a superclass. Map is used to store the data in the form of key and value. Key can be any type, value also can be any type. It is not like key should be only number, value should be only string. No, I may take key as a string, value as a number. I may take like that also. Key, sometimes the key is integer, value is a string. Sometimes the key is a string, value is integer. Sometimes the key is integer, value is a decimal value. Depends upon the requirement. We can use anything as a key. We can use anything as a value. The only thing is keys should be unique. For example, if I try to store one more key 101 with Charles, then what will happen? 101 already having with the John. 101 key already having the value as a John. I'm trying to store the 101 again with the Charles. Then John will be replaced with the Charles. Only one entry will be available. Duplicate entries are not accepted. Keys should be unique. If you try to store a duplicate key, it will replace the old value with the latest value. Are you comfortable? Yes. We are trying to understand map. What is the map? What is a map, guys? Map is an interface available in java.util package. Map is used to store the data in key value format. One key value pair is called as one entry. One map object can have multiple entries. In map, keys should be unique and values can be duplicate. If you try to store a duplicate key, then what will happen? It will replace the old key data with the new data. If we try to store duplicate key in map, then it will replace old key with new key data. Old key data with new key data. Old key data with new key data. Replacement will happen. You are going to overwrite the data. Key can be key and values can be any type. Key and values not only int string, not only string int. Depends on the requirement. You can take a key value type as anything. We can take a key value as any type of data. Key value as any type of data. For example, here example 1. I'm taking int comma string. I'm taking int comma string. Now for example, I'm going to take example 2. I will take string as a key. India is a key. I want to specify population 120 crores of people available in India. Like here, what is my key? My key is a string. Earlier, what is my key? Integer. It is ID, it is name. Now I want to represent country-wise population. I want to represent country-wise population, India population in the crores. Now similarly, USA population, I want to represent like this. Okay, UK population, I want to represent like this. So in this example, what is my key? Key is string. What is the value? Value is a number. Earlier, integer is a key and string is a value. So key and value can be any type based on the requirement. Key and value can be any type based on the requirement. Are you clear with this one? Right. Just to read the points once again. We'll go for an example now. Map is an interface available in java.util package. Map is used to store the data in key value format. One key value pair is called as one entry. One map object can have multiple entries. In map, keys should be unique and values can be duplicate. If we try to store duplicate values in map, if you try to store duplicate keys in the map, it will replace old key data with the new key data. We can take a key and value as any type of data. We can take key and value as any type of data. Example, integer string, integer string. Integer string I'm taking as a key and value. In this example, I'm taking map integer comma string, generic type. What is the purpose of generic? These generics are used to specify type safety. Generics are used to specify type safety. Map integer comma string. I'm representing the data. This is my first example to create the map. In the second example, what I'm taking, country name is the key. Country population is the value. In this example, what I'm taking, map of string comma integer number of crores of people available. Can I take string as a key and double as a value? Yes, it is also possible. Can I take string as a key, list as a value? List of objects can I store? Can I take int as a key, student object as a value? Yes, you can store any type of data as a key and value, depends upon the requirement. Okay, map is a interface. Can we create the object for the map? Can we create object for the map, or we cannot create the object for the map? Map is a interface. When it is an interface, we cannot create the object. We need to create the object for interface implementation class. Interface implementation class. Map interface is having several implementation classes. What is that, guys? Map interface is having several implementation classes. Map interface having several implementation classes. What are those? First one is hash map. First one is hash map. Second one is linked hash map. Linked hash map. Third one is tree map. Tree map. Fourth one hash table. Fourth one is hash table. And similarly, we have identity hash map and we have weak hash map. Identity hash map and weak hash map. Concurrent hash map, like that there are several hash map, linked hash map, tree map, hash table, identity hash map, weak hash map, like that there are several map interface implementation classes are available. Map is an interface. It is having several implementation classes. Every implementation class of the map used to store the data in the key value. But why those many classes available? Data structure is different. How hash map will store the data? How linked hash map will store the data? How tree map will store the data? The data structure is different. We have seen hash set, linked hash set, tree set. Three are implementing set only. But three classes working in the same way or working in the different way? Hash set, linked hash set, tree set. They are working in the different way. Hash set, linked hash set, tree set. They are working in the different way. Are you guys clear with my point? Right. Now, similarly, map interface having several implementation class. Every implementation class is having, what are you doing, man? You, last one. Are you writing the notes? No, right. There are several implementation classes are available. Every implementation class is having its own data structure. How they will store the data, whether they will maintain the insertion order or not, whether they will accept the null values as keys or values or not. Like that, they are going to perform in the different way. Now, let me take up first example of the map. Here, I'm going to take map. I'm going to take map interface. Map, key is integer, value is string. Key is integer, value is string. Map is equal to new hash map. I'm taking hash map object. Now here I'm trying to create hash map object. Whenever we go for, sir, can you press that button? What happened to that? Uchada pill? 1 minute, guys. Okay. All right. Yes, guys. Now I'm trying to create a map object, right? Map integer comma string map is equal to new hash map. I'm trying to create the object for the map. Now, how to store the data in the map? How to get the data from the map? There are some methods available. When we are going for map object, there are several methods available. There is a method called put method. Earlier we used add method. Now we are using put method. Put method is used to store the data in the form of key value to store one entry in map object. What is the purpose of put method? Put method is used to store one entry in map object in the form of key value. Put method is used to store the data. Similarly, get method pass the key to get value based on key. To get the value based on the key, we are going for get method, put method and get method. Third one, remove of key. To remove one entry based on the key. To remove one entry based on key, we will go for remove method. Put, it is used to store one entry in map object. Get method to get value based on the key. Remove method, we are passing a key as a parameter to remove method. It will remove one entry based on the key. Remove the entry based on the key. And fourth method contains key. Fourth method is contains key to check the presence of the entry based on key, whether that key available in the map or not. Whether that key available in the map or not. To check presence of entry based on key. If it is available, it will return true. If it is not available, it will return false value. Are you guys clear? Put to method, it is used to store one entry in map object. Get to method to get value based on given key. To get the value based on given key. What is the purpose of remove? To remove one entry based on given key. Based on the given key. Contains key. What is the purpose of contains key? To check presence of entry based on the key. Now there is another method called key set. There is another method called key set. To get all keys of map. To get all keys of the map, we are going for a method called key set method. Key set method is used to get all the keys of the map. Now, similarly, there is a method called values method. There is a method called values method to get all values of the map. If you want to get only keys, there is a key set method. If you want to get only values, there is a values method is available. And there is another method, entry set method is also available to get all entries. To get all entries, there is a method called entry set method is available. And there is a method called clear method is available. Clear method to make a map object empty. To make a map object empty, we can go for clear method. To remove all the entries. What is the purpose of clear? To remove all the entries of map, we will go for clear method. There is another method called is empty method. There is another method called is empty. What is the purpose of is empty? To check whether map object is empty or not. To check whether map object is empty or not. We are having several methods in the map like this. Can you read the methods one by one? First one is put method. What is the purpose of put method? Put is used to store one entry in map object. Get method to get the value based on the given key. What is the purpose of remove? To remove one entry based on given key. What is the contains key? To check presence of entry, to check the presence of key, to check the presence of given key. It is used to check the presence of given key, whether key is available or not available. Key set to get all keys of map. Values to get all values of the map. Entry set to get all entries of map. To get all entries of map. Clear to remove all the entries of map. I want to delete everything from the map. Then I will go for clear method. Is empty. To check whether map object is empty or not, we are going for is empty. Like that, there are several methods available in the map object. Let us see those methods in the API. JSC API is available. Let's go to java.util. Let's go to a package called java.util package. Now here check this. What is this? Map. Map is available. Now key, the type of keys maintained by the map, v, the value of the mapped values. Okay. Public interface map key comma value. An object that maps keys to values. A map cannot contain duplicate value. Each key can map to at most one value. One key can hold only one value. That value can be an int, value can be a string, value can be a list, value can be set also. Come down. What is this? Clear. What is the meaning of this? Removes all of the mappings from the map. Compute if absent, compute if present. What is this contains key? Come on. Contains key. It is used to check whether given key is available in the map or not. Contains value. What is the purpose of contains value? To check whether given value available in the map or not. Entry set. It will return a set of the mappings contained in the map. Entry set. It will use to give all the entries in the map as a set. Equals method. Compare the specified object with the map for equality. For each method, get. What is purpose of get? What is the purpose of get method? Return the value of to map based on the given key. Get or default. I am going to give the key. If the key is available, give the key value. If the key is not available, give me this default value. Get or default. If the key is available, give me key. If the given key not available, give me some default value. That default value we are only passing. Default value we are only going to pass. Hash code method is empty. What is the purpose of is empty? What is the purpose of is empty? To check the map is empty or not. Key set method. What is the key set method? To get only keys of the map. Merge method is available. Put to method is available. What is the purpose of put method? What is the purpose of put? Put is used to store the data in the map. Put to all. One map objects I want to store into another map. Then we can go for which method? Put all method. Put to if absent. Put to if absent. What is the meaning of that? Whatever the key that we are passing, if it is not available, then only store it. If it is already available, then don't store it. That is put if absent. Remove, replace. What is the purpose of replace? Replace the entry. I want to keep the key as it is. Just I want to replace the value. Replace key, old value and new value. Replace all. Another method, size method. Important. What is the purpose of size method? What is important of size method? Size method will tell you what is the size of the map. Size method will tell you to get size of the map. How many entries are available? How many entries available in the map? We can get them by using size method. Are you guys clear? Good. Now, if you know these methods, then we can work with the map. Put to store one entry in the map object. Get to get value based on the given key. Remove to remove one entry based on given key. Contains key to check presence of given key. Key set to get all keys. Values to get all values. Entry set to get all entries. Clear to remove all the entries of map. Is empty to check whether map object is empty or not. Size to get the size of the map. How many entries are available in the map? Are you clear? Good. Now I'm creating one map object by using implementation class. What are the implementation classes available for the map, guys? What are the implementation classes available for the map? Come on. What are the implementation classes available? There are several implementation classes available. Hash map, linked hash map, tree map, hash table, identity hash map, and weak hash map. Like that, there are several implementation classes are available for the map interface. Are you clear? Perfect. Next one. Here, I'm going to call, guys, 1 minute. I'm getting a call from my manager. Guys, give me a minute. All right. Perfect, guys. So I created one object for map. I have created one object for a map. Map is an interface. We cannot create the object for that map directly. I'm creating the object for implementation class. What is the implementation class? It is hash map, right? What is the method to store the data? Put. Put is used to store the data in the map in the form of key and value. What is the key I'm taking? Integer. What is the value? String. Map dot put of key 101. Value I'm taking as some string. Now map dot put of 102. Value I'm taking some value. Right. Map dot put of 103 some Orlen like this. I have taken this map. I'm storing the data. Okay. Now I want to print size of the map. I want to print size of the map. Can you tell me what is the method to get the size of the map? System.out.println map size. I want to get the size by using map.size method. Map.size method. It will tell me how many entries available in the map. There are 3 entries available. Let's check this. Map size is 3. Now I want to check particular key available in the map or not. System.out.println map dot contains key of 102. Map dot contains key of 102. Is there any key available with 102 in the map? Yes, it is available. That method will return true. Suppose if I give map dot contains key of 200, is that key available? 200 key not available. It is giving the false value. Now I want to check is my map is empty or not. Map dot is empty. Map dot is empty. Is my map empty or my map not empty? My map not empty. Then it is going to give me false value. Giving the false value. Now I am directly printing the map. System.out.println of the map. When I print the map, is it printing the data? First entry, second entry, third entry. Is it calling object class toString method or it is overriding the toString method? It is overriding the toString method. If object class toString is called, it will should print the string representation. But it is printing content of the map object, first entry, second entry, third entry. That means that the toString method is implemented in the map implementation class. What is the implementation class we are using? Hash map. Let's go to hash map. Hash map I am using. Can you check that in the hash map, do we have toString method overridden? Replace, remove, put, key is empty, getter default for each entry set contains key, compute, clone, clear. Maybe it is extending from other classes. It is extending from abstract map. In the abstract map, can you check what are the methods available? Entry set, hash code, key set, put, remove. Yeah. Is there. In the hash map, it is not implemented. Where it is implemented? Abstract map. So that a toString method is implemented, it is used to print the content of the object. It is not calling object class toString. Are you clear with this one? Next, if I call clear method, then what will happen? System.out. Now simple. Here I'm going to call map.clear. What is the purpose of map.clear? It is used to remove all the objects. Now map.size. Map.size. Now I'm clearing, then I'm calling size. What is the size I'm getting? 0. Here I'm getting the size as 3. Here I'm getting size as 0. Why? I'm clearing the map. What is the purpose of clear method? Clear method is used to empty the map. Remove all the objects available in the map. For that we are going for clear method. Let me try to store duplicate entry map.put of 102 some David. Okay. Now 102 key is already available. I'm trying to store another 102 value as different. Okay. First time I am storing as a Smith. Second time I am storing as a David. Finally, which value will be available? Smith will be available or David will be available? David will be available. Now see, 102 David. 102 David. I'm adding 4 entries, but what is the size I'm getting? 3. Why I am getting size as 3? Duplicate. What is the return type of put method? Put method associated the value specified key in the map. If the map previously contained a key, old value replaced by the specified value, the previous value associated with the key are null. If there was no mapping for the key, a null return also is possible if the map previously associated with a null key. This implementation supports null values. It is going to return the key value once you store the data by using put method. Now, after printing this, I want to print only keys of the map. I want to get only keys of the map. How to get only keys of the map? What is the method? Key set. What is the method? Key set. Map dot key set. Map dot key set. What is the return type? Set of integers. Set of integers. Whenever you call map.keyset method, it is giving set of keys as a return type. Set of keys I am getting. How to iterate the keys now? For each integer key of key set. Okay. System.out.println key. System.out.println key or system.out that key plus some space. Okay. Now let's execute it. Now can you see 101, 102, 103 printed? Yes or no? True is printing from this value. If I keep it as println, everything will be printed in the next line. 101, 102, 103. Are we able to get only keys? Yes. What is the method available to get the key? By using key set. Once this key is available, based on the key, can I get the value also? Based on the key, can I get the value also? System.out.print of key. System.out.print of key. System.out.println map.get of key. Map.get of key. What I am doing here? What I am doing here? I am printing a key and I am printing the value of that key. What is the purpose of key set and what is the purpose of get? What is the purpose of key set and what is the purpose of get? Key set is used to get only keys of the map. Get is used to get the key based on the get the value based on the given key. Run this program. Yes, 101 John, 102 David, 103 Orlin. We are able to get the key and we are able to get the value also. Are you clear with my point? Yes. Suppose, for example, system.out.println map.get of 101. Map.get of 101. What value will be printed here? John will be printed. Size what will be printed? 3 will be printed. Now execute this. Map size is 3. 101. Get of 101. In this map, is there any key available with 101? Yes, then it will get the value. For example, I'm going to call system.out.println map.get of 300. Get of 300. What is the purpose of get method? What is the purpose of get method? Get method is used to get the data based on the key. But in the given map, that key available or that key not available? Not available. When the given key is not available, it will give the null value. Okay, guys. So whenever you call get of key, if the given key is available, it will give the value of that key. If the given key not available, it will give null value for that key. Are you clear with this? Next one. There is another method called entry set method. Key set is available. Key set is available. Okay, fine. Next one. Suppose if I want to get only values, If I want to get only values, what is the method? Map dot values. Map dot values. What is the return type? Collection. What is the return type? Collection. Collection of values available. Now, how to work with that? For string value, can I take the values like this? Can I take the values like this? System dot out dot println of v. System dot out dot println of v. After printing the null value, are we getting only values? First time, map dot get of 101. John is printed. Map dot get of 300. Null is printed. Map dot values. What is the purpose of map dot values? What is the purpose of map dot values? To get only values from the map. Values method is used to get only values from the map. When I call the map dot values, what is the return type? Collection. What is this collection? This collection is also a interface. Collection is also a interface. We are discussing collections framework. In the collections framework, collection is one interface. Collection is one interface. Perfect. Now, values method, key set method. What is the purpose of key set? To get only set of keys. Set of keys. Let's go for one more method, map dot entry set. What is the method, guys? Entry set. Remember, cursors will not work on the map directly. You cannot go for iterator, list iterator, enumeration will not support on the map object directly. If you want to traverse the map, if you want only values, go for values method. If you want only keys, go for key set method. If you want keys and values, then you need to go for entry set method. Similarly, can I call map dot iterator? Do I have that method? Do I have that method called iterator? Can I call can I use iterator on the map directly? No, I cannot use iterator on the map directly. Can I use list iterator on the map? Can I use list iterator on the map? Is that method available? No. Can I use the enumeration on the map? No. What I can use? Entry set. If I want to traverse all the values and the keys, I need to go for entry set. What is the difference between key set and entry set? What is the difference between key set and entry set? Key set will give you only keys. Entry set will give you keys and values also. Are you able to follow me? Perfect. Now, entry set. What is the return type of entry set? Set of entry. Entry is also a interface. Entry is also a interface. Where this entry interface is available? It is sub interface in the map interface. Okay, guys, inner class is available na, inner map is available. Inside the map, entry interface is available. What is the difference between map and entry? What is the difference between map and entry? Come on, guys. What is the difference between map and entry? Come on. Map is nothing but a collection of entries. Entry nothing but one key, one value. Entry nothing but key value. Collection of entries is called as one map. How to get all the entries of the map? By using which method? Entry set method. Map dot entry set. It is giving set of entries. Now I got the set. Once I got the set, can I iterate the set? Can I iterate the list? Can I iterate the set? Can I iterate the map? Can I iterate the list? Can I use iterator on the list? Can I use iterator on the set? Can I use iterator on the map? No. Cursor is not applicable for the map. Cursor is applicable for only list set. Cursor is not applicable for map. That's the reason If you want to get the values, there is a direct method called values method. If you want to get the keys, there is a direct method called key set. Once I call the key set method, it is giving me set of keys. Once I got the keys, I am looping them by using for each loop. On this set, I can use iterator. When I call map.entry set, what is the return type? Set of entries. On this set of entries, can I call iterator? Entry set dot iterator? Yes or no? I'm calling iterator on the map object. I'm calling the iterator on the set object. Come on. I'm calling entry set first. What is the return type of entry set? Entry set is giving set of entries. So what is the data type? Set. Set dot iterator. I'm calling set dot iterator. I got the iterator object. Once I got the iterator object, while entry integer of a string, I got one entry. Sorry, while iterator dot has next. While iterator dot has next. Iterator dot has next. If the next object is available, then get the next object. Iterator dot next. What is the next? Entry. Here I got one entry. Now system dot out dot println entry dot get key and plus entry dot get value. This is the approach. In the interview, they may ask a question. Can you print all the values keys of the map? Most of the people will write map dot iterator. That is fail. Why? Because iterator not supported by the map. If you want to get all the keys and values of the map, this is the approach. Map dot entry set. When I call map dot entry set, what is the return type? Entry set. Set of entries I am getting. Entry set dot iterator. Then I am getting the iterator object. While iterator dot has next. If the object is available, then go inside and get the next object. What is the next object? Entry. In that entry, key is available, value is available. Simple. This is my map. On this map, I am calling which method? On this map, I am calling entry set method. On this map, I am calling entry set method. Map dot entry set. When I call map dot entry set, what is giving me? It is giving me one set. Can I iterate the set now? Yes. When I iterate the set, what I am getting? First, I will get one entry. From that entry, I am getting the key. I am getting the value. Then get the next entry. For that entry, get the key, get the value like this. Now see, I'm able to get that. Here, first I am getting the key. Based on the key, I'm getting the value. Here I'm getting the key value as the entry. From the entry, I am getting the key value. Just compare these two. Key set, entry set. When you go for key set, it will give you only keys. Based on the keys, we are getting the values. In the entry set, we are getting the set of entries. From the entry, I am getting the key and value. By using get key, get value. For the map, yeah, you can use it. For each loop also you can use. Once you get the entry set, right, you can iterate by using for each loop also. Instead of, you are saying that can we go for each loop? Yes. When I am going to get that entry set, what I am going to get? I will get entry of integer comma string entry of entry set. That's it. System dot out dot println entry dot get key plus entry dot get value. Instead of iterator, you can go for each loop also like this. It will print the data. Either once you get the entry set, either you can go for iterator or you can go for each loop also. Here I'm printing the data. By using key set, I'm getting only keys. From the key, I'm getting the value, map.get of key. Here, I'm calling entry set. Once I get the entry set, I'm using iterator to get the data. Either I can go for iterator or I can go for each loop to get the data. Here, contains key is empty. Print the map directly, map.clear and map.size. Like that, there are several methods available. Read this. I created hash map object map.put. I'm using put method to store the data in the form of key and value. Duplicate keys are allowed. Duplicate keys are not allowed. Duplicate keys are not allowed. Now map.size. What is the purpose of map.size? What is the purpose of map.size? To get the size of the map. What is the purpose of map.get? Get the value based on the given key. What is the purpose of map.values? To get the only values of the map. What is the purpose of key set? To get only keys of the map. What is the purpose of entry set? To get the all the entries in the form of set. To get all the entries in the form of set. What is the entry dot get key? Once you got the entry, from the entry we can get the key and we can get the value. What is entry? One pair. Entry nothing but one pair. What is the purpose of contains key? To check the map having the given key or not. What is the purpose of is empty? To check whether map is empty or not. What is the purpose of clear method? To remove all the entries from the map. What is the purpose of size method? To find the size of the map. To find size of the map. Clear, guys? Yes. Now, so all these methods covered. All these methods covered. Put to store one entry. Get the value based on the given key. Remove to remove one entry based on given key. Contains key to check presence of given key. Key set to get all keys of map. Values to get all values of the map. Entry set to get all entries of map. Clear to remove all the entries of map. Is empty to check whether map object is empty or not. Size to get size of the map. Clear? Now here we have taken key as a integer, value as a string. Now I want to store student object as a value. Is it possible? Is it possible to store student object as a value? Yes, let's try to do that. Now student class is available, ID and name is available. Now let me go for one more class called student demo. New class student demo, student map demo. Student class is available. I'm taking a class with a name called student map demo. Now let me take main method. Now I want to create student object. Student S1 is equal to new student of 101 comma John. Okay. Then student S2 is equal to new student of 102 comma some Smith. Student S3 is equal to new student of 103 comma some Orlin. All right. I have created 3 student objects by using parameterized constructor. Created 3 student objects by using parameterized constructor. I want to store the students in the map now. Key and value. Okay, guys. Now, how to do that? First, we need to create a map object. Can I create the object for the map directly? Can I create the object for the map directly? No. I need to create the object for map implementation class. Key I am taking as an integer, value I am taking as a student. Now, map is equal to new hash map. Map is equal to new hash map. Now, tell me how to store the data in the map. Can you tell me how to store the data in the map? Map dot to put key comma value. Key I'm taking 1. 1 S1. Map dot put of 1 comma S1. What is the key? What is the value? Key is 1. Value is a student object. Map dot put of 1 comma S1. And map dot put of 2 comma S2. 2 comma S2. Map dot put of 3 comma S3. S3. Are you clear? Now let me print this map. System dot out dot println of map. I'm trying to print the map. Let us see. In the 101 John student object is available to in the student class, we are already overriding the toString method. For example, if I don't override the toString method, if I execute this program, student object, string representation, student object, string representation, student object, string representation. When I am printing this map, key 1, value is a student object. What is this value? Is it a hash code or it is string representation of the object? String representation of the object. I don't want to print that string representation. I want to print the content of the object. How to print the content of the object? By using toString method. By using toString method. Let me override toString method to print content. Now print this map. Yes, I'm printing. One is there. One object having this student data. Key 1 is holding the student object data. Key 2 holding the student object data. Key 3 holding this student object data. Like this we can check that. Now I want to check system.out.println map dot contains a key of 4. 4 available or not available? Not available. What it will give? False value. Now check this. It is giving false value. Contains key method is available. To check whether given key is available or not. Good. Now, can you tell me how to print all the keys and values? How to print all the keys and values? Can you tell me? 2 ways. First, you get all the keys, then iterate the key. From that key, get the value. How to do that? Map dot, we can go for a map dot key set. What is the purpose of key set method? What is the purpose of key set method? Key set method to get all the keys. What is the return type of key set method? Set of keys. Key set method return type is set of keys. Once I got the key set, I can go for each loop. I can go for loop. I can go for iterator also. Anything is fine. Integer key. Integer key I'm getting from the key set. Key set is a set now. From the set I want to get the each key. For the each key I want to get the value. System.out.println map dot get of key. Can I get a map dot get of key? When I get the map dot get of key, what is happening? First object data, second object data, third object data. This is student object data. Student object data. Based on the key, I'm getting the value. This is one approach. Do we have another approach to get all the keys and values? Yes. What is the another approach? Entry set. What is the purpose of entry set? To get all the entries available in the map. Can you tell me the code? Map dot entry set. What is the return type? Set of entries. How to get the data from set of entries? For each loop. From the entry set, I will get the each entry. From the entry set, I will get the each entry colon entry set. Once I get the each entry, system.out.println entry dot get key and system.out.println entry dot get value. From the entry, I can get the key and I can get the value. Key is 1. Value is a student object data. Key is 2. Value is second Smith data. Key is 3. Value is Orlin object data. Like this, you can get the keys. From the keys, you can get the value. Or else directly you can get the entry by using entry set method. I want to remove everything from the map. Which method? I want to remove everything from the map. Clear. I want to check size of the map. Size. I want to check my key is available or not. Contains key. Contains key. I want to remove one object from the map. Remove of key. What is that? Remove of key method. Perfect. Are you clear with the map now? Yes. What is map? Why we need to go for map? Come on, guys. What is the map and why we need to go for map? Map is used to store the data based on the key and value pair. Map is used to store the data based on key and value pairs. Perfect. We will discuss that. How hash map works internally? 100% interview question. Damn sure question in the every interview. Whether it is a fresher, whether it is a experience. How hash map works internally? That is a damn sure question. Yeah. We need to talk internals of those maps. We'll talk about them. Yeah. Read it. Map. Just revise. Implementation classes: hash map, linked hash map, tree map, hash table, identity, weak. Methods: put, get, remove, contains key, key set, values, entry set, clear, is empty, size. That's it. Okay, good guys. In the tomorrow's class, we will understand how hash map works internally, how linked hash map works internally, how tree map, what is a hash table, that we'll discuss in the tomorrow's class. Thank you. Fine, guys.